was not out there, like, I'm not going to make a penny on it, because all I have to put in, I'm not out to make money.
No, yeah.
I have a message.
And the message is the truth.
I have a message, and they had the same thing going on over in America, and I never knew. But they've embraced me into their family.
So, when you were over there, it's unusual, as you said, like, I mean, you didn't think you'd be embraced like you were. But the country treats you like a family.
Because, again, I stereotyped.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was saying, oh, you know, no. I was brought in. What Layla does as well is, she teaches lawyers, not Clonmel lawyer, solicitors, right? You know, you come out and you have book knowledge, but you have street knowledge. She's telling them what's going on, and they have to act out the part, and it makes it real. Like last week was about Hurricane Katrina, and the people that were there were acting parts of the words that were really said, and I was sitting there like, because they were black, number one, they wouldn't open the gates, because they didn't know whether they were in for a rear light. They didn't know whether they were in for a small offence or a large offence. They rather take the office stuff out. The men were shouting, please, the water's rising, and they left them drown. Right, I was disgusted with that, but I have to go before this now. This is what I'm disgusted with. How big racism is over there. I thought it was gone. Like I said to Cheryl, it was black, if she didn't know. And I was told I was white, so, you know. I thought when, I don't know the girl's name, but when she went to the other side of the bus and Martin Luther King had a dream. Yeah. Now Oprah is on telly and Michael Jackson, rest in peace, is doing the moonwalk and all is rosy. My God Almighty.
True.
It's not true. Oh, no. But no. The racism is so bad over there. If a black child or anyone black, they're pulled over by the police, by the guards, and their evidence is wrong. But they're not just pulled over, they're automatically handcuffed and thrown over the boot. For nothing, just while they're being checked. And if there's a tail light on, they go to jail. They go to jail, Billy. Why? Because they're black. I was saying, I don't understand. Because slavery isn't abolished, it's polished. And whoever is at, the Price is Right used to present that, is after buying a chain of jails and he wants to fill them up with all black. Right? They are thrown into jail. We drove to Downey, where Karen Carpenter is from. My idol Karen Carpenter, and on the way, from the few words I could get in, Cheryl's phone kept ringing. It was everyone, and she was saying my brother, my sister, they were all getting sent to jail for a parking fine or for a bulb missing, and she's there and she helps them to get out of it, all for nothing. And all she's saying, and she's explaining to them, she's trying to empower them, you know. On the way back, and there was 3 youngsters at a petrol pump, which I'll never get over this. She got out and I said, I have to see her now, and she's meant. I was wondering what she was doing. She was handing out leaflets. What she was doing is, I never actually asked what the relevance was of having a driving licence, but she's handing out these, so she will teach them everything, put them through so they'll get their driving licence. Yeah. But she'll have to do it from her house. They can't do it in Santa Monica because blacks aren't allowed there really. I was like, right. Didn't dawn me to these 3 boys were there, and she got out and she says, what are you doing? You want to earn money? That's what you should be doing. And she started telling them ways or what they should be doing to earn money. Put my gas, she said. And then I gave them all a kiss and a hug. And there was one young fella that was there, and when I was leaving go, he wouldn't even go. I was like, okay, this child needs a hug. 9 or 10, you know. And I held on to him as well. And then she said to me, oh, hey, Shanaqui, you can't do that. I said, why? You're a white woman. I said, go away. I'm sick of it. I said, what? I'll hug who I want. And I hugged him again. And you know what he done? They'd laugh at Jane Clonmel or in Ireland.
I've seen this in the film. I think it's kind of
I have so much to say about it. I'll tell you something for nothing. I'm saying it on radio now. I'm telling you, I'm so shocked by it, right? That little child put his head in my chest and put his hands down like he was helpless. And I said, how old are you, Kate? 15. 15. I said, his mother was probably on crack or something. Obviously never had affection, because he wasn't embarrassed in front of his other 2 friends, who, by the way, weren't laughing at him. And we're listening to everything that Cheryl was saying, because she is a mighty, powerful black woman, and she knows. And she's trying to put people on the right track, and the whole way down the road, she keeps getting out of the car, stopping, calling all black people, giving them this is what she's prepared to do for them, and all for nothing. And to get him out of jail, and the law system over there, it's so full of racism. I swear I thought it was abolished, but like Cheryl said, it's not, it's polished. Leila said, if the police pull you over, yes sir, even if they're wrong, because they are never wrong, and you can deal with the altercations later. And this is what she tries to embed in the youngsters' minds, to keep them from going to jail, because they're only looking for, if they put you there for a tail light, Billy, I'd be doing 3 light seconds.
I mean, that'd be nice when you get ticked straight away.
No, I was actually embarrassed. I went down to the other side of the car, and there was a black man on the bike, and he said, I'm hungry too. And I said, I took out $6 out of my pocket. Will that do? Yeah. And I said, you know, my friend Charlotte said, it's really after opening my eyes, I can't believe it. And I explained to him, I never knew that racism. He was in, yeah. And I did say, I'm actually embarrassed to be white here today. To think that people my colour are treating you like that. And he said, what he said to me was so nice. He said, listen, sister, and that's your sister if you're selected, he said, you have a big heart. It's not for you to feel ashamed for what other people do, but if people are more like you and see what you're doing, that's how society will change. He made me feel better. This man gets victimised all the time just because of the colour of his skin. And then they run about Tupac Shakur and all his lyrics, and he's a gangster and all this. Do you know that he was on the he was on the Vatican list? The Vatican list, his song Changes.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, that was on the Vatican list as one of the most influential, powerful songs. And Mother Teresa even gave Tupac a mention. And Tupac is what brought us all together, because he is what inspired my rapping.
Yeah.
He was Leila's friend, and Cheryl wasn't into it. Then 10 years ago, she got into the rap and hasn't looked back. And now I'm rapping again.
As Tupac said on Changes, just the way it is.
It is, but we can change things, you know. Before I come up here on Facebook, someone had a thing on the page saying, oh, when you're doing good, you pull it down or whatever. And I wrote him, and I was like, oh, they're going very philosophical here. But I was saying, no, if people are looking down and trying to tear you down, it's because they don't have a dream of their own.
Well, that's it.
So instead of throwing back negativity, the reason why they're inflicting it onto you is because they don't feel good about themselves. You show love, right? You turn to the tables, and then maybe they may see that they have something to do. You know, I have so much to do. I have so much of my other album, which you know, is nearly done, even though this one isn't out. I have so much to say, and everything like is spoken word. And I mean, there is no explicit lyrics, but what was said to me over in California, where I was embraced, I can't believe, honestly, I was embraced so much. And I've all raised them, just to end that topic, not one of them showed me a bit. You know, for the way they're treated, I was like, oh my God, I'm white. Well, I deserve it. I was prepared to get whatever if they were smart with me or whatever, because I actually wanted that, because I was so guilty of what they were feeling, especially that 15-year-old. He told me he was 15 and he died.